Hi, everyone. Yeah. So my name is Pavel, and I'm here to present the work I did with Mega Labs, which is monitoring Ethereum's beacon chain at DEFCON Alert System for safety and liveness. So why I'm here today, I'm actually work as a geographer from 2019 until last year. Last year, I decided to do a data science and a bootcamp, and at the end of last year, Mega Labs gave me the opportunity of doing an internship with them, which I did, and I finished 2 months ago. At the end of this internship, I published 2 blog posts on the research that you can find with the QR codes, and well, I'm here today presenting this work, and I'll be next month in Berlin. So, why a DEFCON Alert System for the beacon chain? Well, what is a DEFCON Alert System? DEFCON is Defense Readiness Condition. That is something used by the US military that has different levels, meaning level 1, like the end of the world, and level 5, meaning everything is just going right. So don't worry. Just as a quick reminder, the beacon chain is composed by epochs. Each epoch has 32 slots, and each slot should have a block proposed. To a block to be proposed, we need a proposer, and we need all active validators making attestations. So we have 3 types of attestations, as you surely know. We have source, target, and head attestations. Source and target attestations are in charge of block finalization, and for this to happen, we need 2/3 of validators agreeing. And for head attestations, we need 50% of validators agreeing. So in this figure, we have in the x-axis, we have the timeline, and in the y-axis, we have the source correctness percentage. And the yellow or orange lines are epochs. In the blue, we have the 30-day average, and the red dotted line is the 99th percentile. So here we have over 340,000 epochs, and what we wanted to analyze is the correctness percentage. The correctness percentage is the percentage of validators agreeing, making attestation correctly and in time. So when we are below 66%, we cannot ensure block finalization. So here what happened is that we can see that sometimes between hard fork transitions, we have a dip in correctness that actually is kind of expected to happen because we have a lot of nodes that are not updated at this moment. At one moment, in May 2023, we have a really bad dip in correctness percentage, which means that the block finalization was not guaranteed. And then we have some important dips that you can see in the purple arrows that actually we don't know what happened at this moment, and actually we don't even know if people was aware that this happened at this moment. So we thought that we need to have a larger system that can give us information like something bad is going on right now. So we tried to detect these anomalies, and we thought that we need to identify key metrics, and then we needed to set thresholds to different levels of alert. So how do we did this? Well, as you know, the beacon chain is a distributed system, and as a distributed system, we can analyze it using 2 key notions, safety and liveness. Safety meaning nothing wrong should happen, liveness meaning good things should happen. So for safety, we use source and target attestations, and for liveness, we decided to go with head attestations and mid slots. For this, we analyzed over 340,000 epochs, and we decided, well, actually, we tested different time frames. We decided to go with the 112 epoch interval, which is more or less half a day. Here, for the safety DEFCON Alert System, we found 4 key metrics. The minimum source correctness percentage recorded within this period. We have the same for target correctness percentage, And then we have the source and target coefficient of variation. So the coefficient of variation is just an equation that will analyze the variability within this period. So when actually the weekend chain performs really well, 99% of the time we have correctness percentage that go above 95%. So if we have a lot of variability, it means that we have a lot of dips on this correctness. So something that we don't want to happen. And here we have 4 levels, so not 5 like the US military, but it's okay for us. So level 1 meaning that some bad things are happening right now. Level 4 meaning everything is just right. Here we plotted our results. So for the both figures, each dot is a 112 epoch period, and the color of the dot is the DEFCON alert, the DEFCON level. So 1 is red and green, 4 is green. Here on the left figure, we have the source coefficient of variation in the x-axis, and in the y-axis, we have the target coefficient of variation. And we want these values to be as low as possible. For the figure on my left, so you're right, we have the source minimum correctness percentage in the x-axis and the target minimum correctness percentage in the y-axis. So just as a reminder, we want this to be as high as possible. And here we can see that actually our classification works pretty well because all same color dots are together. And we have the red dots that are actually what happened in May 2023. For the liveness results, we have 3 key metrics. So the minimum head correctness recorded within the period, we have the head coefficient of variation, and we have the average missed loads recorded within this period. We have also 4 levels, and the values inside the table are the threshold we set for every level. So we decided to plot the results, and actually what we have here is that, again, each dot is a half-day interval. The size of the dot is the average missed load, so the bigger the dot is, the bigger the average was. And in the x-axis we have the head minimum correctness percentage, which should be as high as possible, and the head coefficient of variation, which we need to be as low as possible. So here we have the liveness classification, and we see that it works pretty well. And to conclude, we actually think that this classification was, this work was pretty useful because it allows us to detect different kinds of anomalies. For example, the problem that happened in 2023 was a really short-lived anomaly with really bad epochs going on, but most of epochs was performing just well. So it helped us to detect this, and at the same time, we could detect prolonged instability. It allows us to detect bad performing epochs, but still doing their job, meaning they could finalize the blocks. And actually, we think this can be a valuable tool that will help the community to analyze bad performing epochs and give you more document or information about this. And actually, just to finish, we think we can improve this tool by supporting multiple time frames, like using half day, 1 hour, or even shorter period of times, and operate with real-time data. So yeah, thank you for your attention. If you want to contact me, you have my information just here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Pavel. It was an interesting talk.